Homework 5.2, I'm going to do 5 and 6 on this one. So we need to graph this. In order to graph it, I'm going to find all these things which I had to identify in 5.1 because that helps us graph it. I'm going to start by factoring. I see there's a negative on top here, so I'm going to factor it out. And then I look at the bottom and say what multiplies to 6 but adds to 5, and I should get positive 2 and positive 3. Well, in here, because it's x squared minus something, aka there's a difference of two numbers that are squares of each, so I'm just going to go negative x plus 2, x minus 2, over x plus 2, x plus 3. Okay, before I cancel anything, I'm just going to do my domain because I'm finding the bottom zeros. So here I see x cannot equal negative 2 and negative 3. Once we cancel, because these x plus 2's can cancel, I get negative x minus 2 over x plus 3. So the one that didn't cancel, I'm going to have an asymptote at x equals negative 3, and I'm going to have a hole at the one that did cancel, negative 2. I should have both values that were in my domain should cover the ones that are in the asymptote and the holes. To find the y-coordinate of the hole, I'm going to plug in negative 2 into the simplified. So this becomes negative 2 minus 2 over negative 2 plus 3, negative 4 over 1. So that becomes positive 4. Okay, horizontal asymptote. I'm going to look in the beginning, and I see that these are equally weighted, so I'm going to divide leading coefficients, negative 1 over 1, which is just negative 1. X-intercepts, I'm going to set the numerator, or the top of the fraction, equal to 0 of the simplified, aka this one. So what would I plug in to make this factor equal to 0? Well, that'd be a positive 2. Y-intercept, I'm going to plug 0 into this as well. So I get negative 0 minus 2, 0 plus 3. Negative 2 becomes positive 2 thirds. Okay, I have the basic information to get me started. So vertical asymptote at negative 3. A hole at negative 2, 4. Horizontal asymptote at y equals negative 1. X-intercept at 2, 0. And a y-intercept at 0, 2 thirds. And that's what I got so far. Well, it's nice. We need at least 2 points on the ends of the graphs to know the shape. Well, here I got 3, and I'm just going to skip over that hole. So now I just need to figure out what this side of the graph is doing. So I'm just going to pick a random x-coordinate that's somewhere in here, and I'm going to plug it into my simplified expression. So I'm going to choose negative 4 just because it's the smallest one to plug in. So when x equals negative 4, y equals negative 4 minus 2 over negative 4 plus 3. So that becomes negative 6 over negative 1, which becomes positive 6 over negative 1, so I get negative 6. So I go negative 4, negative 6. And this tells me that it's going to bend this way. What's nice about the ends of the graphs, really I just need to know, is it going to be on top or bottom, because it's probably not going to cross the horizontal asymptote. It can, but on the ends of the graph I would say at least 90% of the time it doesn't, unless you specifically have an x-intercept through an asymptote. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of say, sweet, make it up, it's a sketch. That's good enough for me.